Right, this video is going to be about creating an Access database from scratch. Those of you who don't know how to do that. So first off, we create a blank database, and then you're going to save it on the desktop. You don't have to do that. Right, so give it a name. I'm just going to call it database 1. Click create. Okay, now the default view you get is useless, so just close that table down. Now what you want to do is create a table first, so click create, but do it in table design. Okay, so click that. Right, so I'm just going to come up with a plain error plane. So it's going to be plain ID. That's going to be primary key. So I'm going to use auto number for that data type. Then I'm going to have the name of the plane. Don't call anything name because it's not good. And that's short text, which is fine. I'm going to put a date in just because it's going to need a date. So date introduced. And then that's going to be a date time. And then we're going to have a number field, so number of passengers. Okay, so that's going to be number. Right, and that's all I need. The only thing I need to do is make this the primary key. So I click on the field that I want to be primary key, click on primary key. Got a nice key there. All right. So that's essentially it for that table. So I can save it and give it a name. So I just call it TBL plane. Click OK. Right, so there's my table created. I can close that down. Now I'll just do another table so I can just relate to it. So I'm going to create another table. I'm going to call that flight. So a plane can have many flights essentially. Right, so table design here. So I'm going to call this flight ID. And that's going to be auto number again. Always make the primary key auto numbers generally. The date of the flight. That can be a date time, and then I want to know which plane it is, so it'll be plane ID, and that's going to be a number. Now it's important that this is a number because the auto number in plane is a number as well, right? But you can't have, don't make that auto number. This just needs to be a number. Right, so that will do for that one. So I'll save that, and I'm going to call that TBL flight. Right, so remember, plane ID is a foreign key there. So, oh, I forgot to do primary key, so make that the primary and then close it. Yep. Right, so the next thing to do would just be to create the relationships. So to create relationships, select both those two tables, click add, and then now when you create the relationships, you go from one to the many. So the primary key on the one side to the foreign key on the other side. I've gone the wrong way there. So the primary key on the plane ID is the primary key is plane ID on the plane, foreign key plane ID in flight. So we drag that one into there. Make sure you click Enforce Referential Integrity and click Create. Now, if you don't get a one to many there, that should be an infinity sign. It's quite small there. Then you know you've made an error. But that's basically it. It's very, very straightforward. That's it. Thank you.